Never jump backwards against grappler ever. Why would you jump back? Like, unless they maybe have some sort of like here, right? Say for example, I'm gonna answer this question. Okay. Like, I don't get the jump back because it's just fear. You're just losing your punish if you read the common grab. Right? Say, for example, I read he's gonna come down and come and grab me, right? I can still punish, right, in this specific case, but here I'm closer, right? Probably even like micro jump. Yeah, right? And this is a stupid example, but well, not this one. Right? Like, there are better things that you can do than jump against grapplers to avoid the common grab, like jump back. Here, like, is not the biggest deal. But in Street Fighter, for example, the difference between jumping back and getting a punish and jumping neutral and getting a punish is massive. Like, you can get, I don't know, for example, so, come on. So this thing is possible here in Guilty Gear because the jump is very shallow, like it stays basically where it is, right? The jump back, at least for her. And you are not going anywhere. But in Street Fighter, it's like you get kind of like here, right? With a jump back. And yes, you can still, like, I don't know, fierce them or whatever. But you could also do, you know, say for example, Street Fighter 4, yeah. You could do like this into Ultra, right? And you get like 550, 600 damage depending on the character. Why would you want a fierce instead? Like, I just don't get the psychology. Or I do get the psychology. You're scared, but you have to fight against the fear. You could even jump on the other side, right? Like, this is the same thing against Tino, right? What people do against Tino, they jump the common grab. They jump back, they jump back on the common grab, and then they have to block the missiles. She's kind of punishable, but you're gonna see the difference, okay? Right, assuming that I've read this common grab, right, and I jump back. Well, kind of punishable depending on like where she is. She's in the corner. No, I'm in the corner, right? Then maybe she's punishable, right? Oh, sorry, I didn't jump. Right? Now see what happens when I jump forward into forward dash. There is a difference, isn't it? Like, even if I get an optimized punish without the jump, without the, right, that or that into jump D. I didn't jump. Probably JK JD. Didn't get the cancel. Right? Even if I get this is 175, okay? This is 254. Like, it's a massive, massive, massive difference. This is why you should try and find how you can get the best punish on a grappler. Because they would do that sort of damage with like 2 common grabs, 1.5 maybe. So you need to make them pay. This is why I try not to do a lot of this, and people tell me you should grapple more, and they're right. The problem is if somebody backdashes that, like, I am fairly cautious as a player, and in this game it's not the best thing. You want to be a bit wild. The game is very wild by design. But I'll show you my fear, okay? Although okay, so I was saying, right? Let's assume that I go for this, right? And they backdash. This is what happens, right? If I'm in the mid screen, unless I am missing really good information, this is what I get, right? Like, this is what I get, that into that, or that into that, okay? But if they backdash me, they get this. So in the corner, sure, it's worth doing it. Right? Or it's actually a bit more damage. If I don't fuck up. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, God. Sorry, I'm getting a bit tired, so I'm not as performing as I should be. Here. Right? This is like kinda alright. It's still losing. Well, I get the positive bonus versus that, right? But it's still losing. Okay, so I look at risk versus reward, and yes, the common grab is really strong, but once again, if they backdash you, okay, I'm gonna have some games with a friend. I'll